Our speaker topic will be Leading Beyond Survival, the Neuroscience of Coherent Power. Please welcome to the stage, Mykia.
Thank you all for being here and for witnessing me. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to be a voice in the space of leadership. As you can see, my topic is Leading Beyond Survival, the Neuroscience of Coherent Power. I'll explain what that means. I'm a heart intelligence coach. I teach leaders who make the biggest impact how to lead from the heart through the nervous system so that their biology doesn't undermine their authority when they're placed in pressure, stress. And instead of explaining and conceptualizing what this looks like, I'm going to invite you guys into this space within yourself so that you can feel it too. Woo. Do you hear my voice? A key I always say this word off, but a key differentiator of leading beyond survival is the source of creation. When we're in what I call survival creation, we are driven by the feeling that something is missing. We are creating from lack when we're in this space. When we live beyond survival, we live in a state of wholeness. In a moment, I'm going to invite all of you into the practice that transformed my life, granting you permission to feel within you the same intoxicating clarity that has rewired my biology as a leader. I will show you that the high of survival is nothing compared to the gamma state bliss of source. In my first year of business, I made a lot of money, and I've never seen so much of it in my life. But that success came with a fat cost. I was exhausted mentally. I was chronically stressed, and I was operating my business from a state of hypervigilance. From the outside, it looked like I had arrived. First year, I'm good. But internally, I was merely surviving. I knew I couldn't scale at the expense of my own well-being. I didn't like the leader that I was representing myself to be. If I kept going like this, one of two things would have happened. I would crumble, or my business would. And I chose neither. To build wealth and create massive impact, I had no choice. I needed to unlearn everything I had been taught about high performance. From this unlearning, what I discovered was my most valuable asset isn't strategy. It's my nervous system's capacity to hold what I'm building. To lead at scale, I had to stop managing crisis, and I had to start mastering the state of my own being. It became my only job. And in that surrender from necessity, the Coherent Power Protocol was birthed. This protocol is an active biological regulation I inhabit when I lead, ensuring that my biology never undermines my authority. And I want you to feel this authority in yourself right now, just to get a taste of it. So I'm going to invite all of you guys. This is going to take you off of autopilot, but bear with me because it'll be worth it, trust me. Find a comfortable spot where you're at, and please sit up nice and tall. With your spine straight, put your phones down. I need your undivided attention. Close your eyes, because if your eyes are open, they're focused on me. I need you to focus on you. Everyone, please close your eyes. And let's enter this space together. Begin by shifting your attention away from your problems and your plans. Take your focus and drop it straight into the center of your chest. Now I invite you to place your hand over your heart. The moment your hand meets your chest, your awareness follows. You're dropping your attention from your mind now to your heart. You are no longer out there. You are in here. This is your power center. Now that we've brought awareness to our heart center, it's time to synchronize the heart and head using my circular breath method. We don't just breathe into the belly. We breathe in a circular loop through the heart space into the head space. So on the inhale, right now, draw your energy from the heart center, pulling it up through the chest, the throat, and into the center of the brain, the pineal gland. And on the exhale, slowly let that energy flow back down into the heart, and imagine your breath creating a circular loop. This motion creates a piezoelectric effect in the brain. You are literally pumping cerebral spinal fluid against the crystals in your brain right now by circulating your breath, which switches on a higher frequency. You'll feel it in your body. Continue breathing into this loop as you listen to the guidance of my voice. Don't stop. Take a deep breath in, deeper breath in than your first, and let it flow from your heart up to the center of your head, and then exhale back down, completing that circular motion. This circular rhythm is the key to the door I'm inviting you into. With every cycle, you are quieting the default mode network, signaling to your system that your success at the expense of your well-being is no longer a negotiation. This is the reprogramming. You're allowing your body to remember its own natural pulse. Now, broaden your awareness. Your thinking brain is a library of the past. It can only tell you what has already been. If you want to know what's next for your life, for your business, for your soul, you won't find it in the architecture of your old winds. You'll find it in the frequency of your heart-brain coherence. Dial down the analytical mind. Dial down that noise until there is nothing left but the heart field. Do you guys feel that rise in your chest?
Yes.
That sudden urge that you feel is the intoxicating arousal of source. It is gamma. This is the feeling of pure, unfiltered intelligence finally having a clear channel to flow through you. In this state, you aren't gasping for air. You're expanding. You're connecting. You're being. You're experiencing. This is where you make the most impact. You are dipping into an order so coherent that it feels like bliss. Your nervous system baseline is wired for hypervigilance. This state might feel like a threat at first. It is if a new guest, it's as if a new guest has entered your mind and your survival programs are screaming, "You don't belong here." And constant stress is what what got you here, but you know that deep down it is not sustainable and it's not what will build your next level of wealth. You have to stay with this practice until the guest becomes the host. My advanced hard intelligence practitioners, including myself, do this work daily, not out of discipline, but because we don't want the magic to end. Our lives have become so filled with synchronicities and good things that the work becomes its own reward. What you just felt was a glimpse. And keep in mind, it's easy to drop into this state when you're not feeling threatened. Your biology is still operating on an old, outdated survival program. The moment the next crisis calls, your nervous system will try to default to the frantic safety of survival. This is the level of work I work at. We aren't just shifting your mindset, we are restructuring your biology so you can lead beyond survival. To remain crystalline when the pressure hits. This cannot be a sample, it has to be your daily calibration. You have to embed this rhythm until your brain and heart finally speak the same language. Stop visiting your power, stay in this state of order. This is the seat of the true leader. Don't just go back home and talk about your experience. Live from this place and be the example. Don't wait for people to show you that this is what it's like. Show people what it can be like. Carry coherence into your next high-pressure conversation, your next decision, and your next breath. And notice the unshakable authority you receive from this place. This is how we lead beyond survival. This is coherent power. Thank you.